Have you ever stopped to wonder why, even when everything seems to be going well, something inside you still feels empty? As if there's an invisible battle going on every day, trying to take away something essential, something you haven't fully understood yet? The answer is simple, and at the same time, powerful. You are the chosen one. From the moment your soul entered this world, you were marked for something great. And that's why, on some level, you feel like you're constantly being tested. Because believe it, the war for your soul is real. Heaven and hell are in conflict, and you, my friend, are the battlefield. If you've ever felt lost, aimless, or even attacked by forces you can't quite understand, know this: you're not alone. Every challenge, every difficulty, every moment of pain in your life isn't random. They are a reaction to the immense potential you carry inside. The enemy knows exactly what you can become and will do everything to keep you from realizing the divine power in your hands. But the good news is that you also have something powerful on your side, a spiritual protection that has never abandoned you and that guides your every step on this journey. You're not here to live an ordinary life. You were chosen to be more than you imagine. And now, the time has come to discover the divine purpose placed in your soul. It doesn't matter how many battles you face, how often fear tries to take over. The solution lies within you. When you understand the war being waged for your soul, you'll begin to see the greatness of your role in this world. Are you ready to understand this battle and finally take your place on the path that was laid out for you? The destiny you've always known existed is waiting, and it begins now. From the moment you were born, the universe stirred around you. You're not here by accident. At some point on your spiritual journey, you were called. It's as if a parallel universe arranged itself to bring out your hidden potential, something that goes beyond the alternate reality you perceive. Your aura shines with the promise of something greater, something divine. It's not something you consciously chose, but rather a spiritual force chose you for a specific purpose, something beyond your immediate understanding. The conflict between heaven and hell is real, and the spiritual forces know you're here to make an impact. The moment you find yourself drawn into this spiritual calling, you begin to realize you've always been different. Maybe you've felt out of place, like you never quite fit into ordinary patterns. That's the invisible sign, a spiritual mark you carry without even knowing it. This connection with the universe is deeper than you imagine and is recognized by the invisible forces interacting in the spiritual plane. That feeling of being misunderstood might actually be the manifestation of a light that is about to shine in the world in a unique way. You're not here to follow the rules, you're here to create new ones. Which brings us to an important reflection. Are you ready to embrace this journey? The world around you might try to lead you astray, but the purpose is clear. The spiritual awakening you're experiencing now is the key to fulfilling a powerful destiny. The forces of the universe, which often seem invisible, are beginning to align so that you can assume your role in the grand plan. And even if you're still wondering what that purpose is, it will be revealed gradually as you become ready to act according to your divine mission. The most important thing is to know that you're already on the right path. From an early age, the chosen ones always feel there's something different about their essence. Maybe you remember moments when you felt out of place, like the world around you was some kind of alternate reality, disconnected from what you somehow knew to be your true life purpose. That's no coincidence. The invisible mark you carry is a spiritual sign, something the forces of the universe recognize. Spirituality is often a unique experience, and many around you may not understand the depth of the connection you feel. You may have felt like you live in a parallel universe where the rules of the physical world don't quite apply. That disconnect is, in fact, your most powerful trait. Instead of trying to fit into common structures, you were made to bring light to the darkest places with the brightness of your awareness. Just like a lighthouse in a foggy night, your presence has the power to transform any space. Meditation and mindfulness, for example, can be excellent ways to begin to perceive the depth of your journey. Meditation is not just a moment of relaxation, but a powerful spiritual practice that connects you with the true essence of your purpose. The more you devote yourself to this practice, the more clearly you'll see this invisible mark as you walk toward your enlightenment. Don't be fooled. This path may feel lonely, but it's when you surrender to the divine calling that you begin to discover how your spiritual journey connects with others. You are not alone, even if at times the world doesn't understand your nature. The key is to trust your process and know that every sign and insight you receive is a confirmation that you're on the right path. Your aura, your potential, everything about you is in sync with the universe, just waiting to be awakened. Are you ready to move forward toward your divine mission? What comes next may be challenging, but it will also be the key to your true manifestation. A chosen one's spiritual awakening doesn't happen without resistance. The enemy, if we can call the forces trying to silence what is good and just that, begins its pursuit long before you realize the extent of your potential. This spiritual attack can manifest in many ways: financial hardship, troubled relationships, health problems, or even a constant feeling of discouragement. All of it is orchestrated so you'll doubt your own worth. But what many don't know is that the intensity of these spiritual battles is a direct reflection of the impact you're meant to have. The greater your potential, the more intense the challenges will be. Imagine the struggle as preparation, a test meant to forge your spiritual strength. These obstacles are not a sign that you're on the wrong path, but rather that you're about to achieve something great. When you encounter a challenge, pause for a moment and realize it is merely a reflection of the strength you carry within. The law of attraction teaches that what you focus on manifests. If you give attention to fear, doubt, and discouragement, those will be the signals dominating your reality. But if you, with focus and persistence, choose to vibrate positivity and confidence, the universe will begin to conspire in your favor. It's vital that you learn to transform these spiritual attacks into stepping stones for your personal growth. Every hardship you endure is a disguised opportunity where self-improvement becomes possible. Each challenge is a chance to strengthen your aura and thus illuminate your spiritual path even more. And while the enemy tries to destabilize you, remember, what you're facing today is only preparing you for the fulfillment of your divine mission. Once you understand that, the next step comes naturally. What comes next is even more revealing. Are you ready to find out what it is? The divine mission of the chosen ones goes beyond ordinary understanding. When you ask yourself what your life purpose is, you're connecting to a question that transcends logic and human reasoning. This mission is not just about what you do, but about who you are. Since the moment the universe, in its wisdom, chose you for this journey, a spiritual mission was written for you. Maybe until now you've felt lost, unsure which direction to take. That happens because the universe works differently from what you're used to. It doesn't simply lay out a clear path in front of you. It creates opportunities for you to choose, learn, and grow according to your potential. The impact you can have on the world is unimaginable. When you act in alignment with your purpose, not only your life is transformed, but the lives around you as well. Quantum physics teaches us that everything is connected, and when you align your actions with your purpose, you create a wave of energy that affects the collective. Every step you take toward your divine mission contributes to the spiritual balance of the universe. The life advice the universe offers you through invisible signs is a powerful force, often recognized by those around you, even if they don't understand the depth of that connection. It's not just a responsibility, it's a privilege to be part of something greater. Now you might be wondering, how can I discover my divine mission? The answer lies in listening to your intuition and starting to act based on what resonates deeply within you. The universe is always sending signs and insights, and if you keep your awareness open, you'll see the direction. Meditating, seeking moments of reflection, can help you connect more deeply with your purpose. Soon you'll see that the mission you were given is clearer than you ever imagined. Are you ready to discover the challenges and opportunities that arise when you begin to walk the path of your divine mission? These experiences can be painful, yes, but they are also highly transformative. If you view each challenge as an opportunity for growth, you'll realize that every obstacle is, in fact, a tool for your self-improvement. For instance, when something doesn't go as planned, instead of getting frustrated, ask yourself, what is this situation trying to teach me? When you take that perspective, you begin to see that nothing is random. The goal isn't always to find the quick fix, but to learn through the process, and that takes faith. Faith in yourself and in the wisdom of the universe. The war you face isn't just a test, it's a preparation. Imagine a warrior who, in order to win a great battle, must undergo intense training. The hardships you face are your spiritual training. Each challenge is a chance to strengthen your energy and increase your capacity to face even more. When you start to see these battles as opportunities for growth, you become more resilient, more capable of conquering what the universe has prepared for you and what comes after. A path even more illuminated, where spiritual victory is yours. Are you prepared for that next step? Even in the hardest battles, the chosen ones are never alone. Since the beginning, a legion of angels has been assigned to protect those who carry a divine mission. These spiritual beings operate behind the scenes, often invisible to the human eye, but their presence is felt in life's small coincidences. Have you ever had moments when you felt that something greater was protecting you, even without knowing exactly what? That's the direct intervention of angels, pulling you out of danger and guiding you on your path of self-development. Even if you don't notice it, there's a constant connection with the spiritual realm, and this protective network never breaks. Every escape from danger, no matter how small it seems, is a clear sign that the universe is working in your favor. Instead of seeing adversity with discouragement, start seeing each unexpected turn as confirmation that you are being protected. As a practical example, think of a time when everything seemed lost, and then someone or something appeared to help you. It could have been advice that came at the right time or an unexpected shift that led you to a new path. These moments are more than coincidences. They're signs that spiritual protection is always present, ready to step in when needed. As you connect with your spirituality and raise your awareness, you begin to perceive these interactions more clearly. Meditation, for instance, can be an excellent practice to strengthen this connection with your guardian angels and the universe. When you elevate your vibration, you create an atmosphere where spiritual forces become more present. In every moment of difficulty, remember, you are not alone. What comes next, once you start to truly understand this divine protection, is a renewed sense of confidence and faith in the process. Are you ready to find out what else the angels have prepared for you? The enemy, like the devil in many spiritual traditions, knows your potential. He knows who you are even before you fully understand the impact you can have on the world. The reason why spiritual battles intensify as you draw closer to your purpose is simple. He fears the power you possess. Attempts to destroy you emotionally, shake your relationships, or affect your health are strategies meant to keep you from reaching what you were destined for. The enemy doesn't want you to discover the magnitude of your spiritual being and the transformative role you have in the universe. He tries, therefore, to generate doubt, fear, and insecurity so that you stray from your divine mission. But here's the secret. The devil knows who you are, but that's no reason to fear. On the contrary, it should remind you that you're on the right path. The awareness that you're being attacked is confirmation that your mission matters. When you feel more pressure, it's a sign that your impact is becoming more significant. Let that be motivation to stay grounded and keep going with focus and determination. Remember, those who are destined for great things always face resistance, and it's in adversity that your true spiritual power will be revealed. So instead of letting the enemy's attacks discourage you, use them as fuel for your journey. When fear or doubt arises, remember, they are just signs that you're being challenged to step into your next level of spiritual growth. You have the inner strength to overcome everything ahead. Every spiritual attack is preparation for the manifestation of your true potential. What's coming next is the proof that you are stronger than any obstacle that tries to stop you from fulfilling your purpose. The spiritual battles you face aren't a punishment, they are confirmation that you're on the right path. The more intense the struggle, the heavier the mission you carry. That can be hard to grasp, especially when you're in the middle of a storm. But understand this, spiritual warfare isn't just a fight against external forces. Above all, it's preparation for you to become the best version of yourself, someone capable of fulfilling the divine purpose that was destined. When you find yourself caught in chaos, it's natural to ask why it's happening. But instead of despairing, remember, each battle strengthens your soul and brings you closer to enlightenment. Every hardship is training for the spirit. There are no victories without struggle, and the purpose of your life wouldn't be so grand if it didn't demand so much from you. But don't be mistaken. Spiritual warfare is not a matter of luck or chance. Each challenge is orchestrated to shape you, to prepare you for the impact you're about to make in the world. The resilience you're developing now will become the fuel that propels you forward when the doors finally open. Through these battles, the universe is preparing you to be a light bearer, someone who lights up the darkness and guides others on their spiritual journeys. So start seeing the intensity of your struggles in a new light. They're proof that you're going beyond what you ever thought possible. The resistance you're facing is confirmation that you are worthy of a grand purpose. And believe this, everything you are overcoming right now is preparing you for the fulfillment of a destiny that will transform not only your life, but the lives of many others. Are you ready for the next phase of your journey, where your true impact will be revealed? Now that you understand the magnitude of your calling, it's time to reflect on the power you possess. How will you use this knowledge? The battle lies in every moment of your life, and how you choose to react, how you connect to your divine mission, will make all the difference. With every decision, every action, you strengthen your spiritual aura and draw closer to your purpose. The question is, are you ready to embrace everything that's coming? Are you prepared to become the transformative force the universe is waiting for? True change begins within you. And now, as you recognize the strength you carry, this is the perfect moment to take the next step on your spiritual path. But for that, you must act. Don't wait for perfection. Start now, even if the road seems difficult. Ask yourself, what can I do today to bring me closer to my divine mission? By taking action, you will not only strengthen your own life, but also the lives of those who cross your path. And if you truly want to go deeper into this process of self-knowledge, self-improvement, and the manifestation of your goals, subscribe to the channel and turn on notifications. Each video will be an opportunity for you to expand your awareness and continue this journey of transformation. Shall we go together? Your true mission is just beginning.